You guys have no idea how long this took to build. In case you guys do not know, this would be a iron farm, a device where you kind of just terrify villagers, the life out of them rather, but then you get infinite iron. So now I don't have to manually pour lava buckets on iron golems, they can just have it be done to them automatic. Now, in case you guys don't know what that is, I am going to do a quick run through of all the different parts of it. So, we have the polished deep slate portion of it, which is the water stream and killing chamber. So this will capture all the spawned golems and then burn them in lava, as well as collecting the items with a handful of hoppers. I can just show that right here. The pilgrim staff is not helping. Okay, yeah, we just got a bunch of hoppers funneling into these chests over here. Just blocked it off because it looks slightly better that way. We then have the villager chambers marked with the magic arcane stone. I thought it would look better than, but I guess we all make mistakes. And in each of these chambers there are 3 villagers and 3 beds. So villagers will fall asleep and they'll occasionally stand on where those glowstone blocks are. And that's where they live pretty much. They're trapped for the rest of their lives there. And where the deep slate bricks are is the zombie system. So the way that iron golem spawning works is that villagers, they do naturally spawn iron golems in areas around them. However, they spawn them significantly faster and more frequently when they're under duress by being terrified by a zombie. So what's happening is that the zombie is on a minecart system, a timer at each of these places to make it so the zombie will sit still, make sure that you terrify those villagers. They will then be like, we need an iron golem. It'll be spawned up there, like there, that guy right there, and then he will mysteriously die. And then by the time the zombie comes back all the way around, the villagers will go, oh no, there's a zombie. We don't have an iron golem. And thus the cycle continues. Like, this has not been running for very long, and it already has so much iron. But it also has a bunch of poppies, which does mean that I can make a bunch of stuff with that. However, I have also been making a bit of other forms of progression. Although the progression I have been making is I've started working on a villager trading hall. That being because I just really want to have easy access to villager stuff. And so I'm just starting to trade with them up. And I cleared up a bit of space. I had this little chamber here where I would just toss in a bunch of food, come back later, there'll be 4 villagers. I don't question who they are. And then I will capture them from their parents, put them over here, and then put them in a line. I've been trying out these spellmongers to try to get the magical flower pouches. I forget what those are called. But the problem being that they've never given me a single one. But they do have access to these mysterious spells, which I can't cast because I'm not high enough tier. But beyond that, we've got this farmer here. I moved him up to the iron farm. We've got this farmer here. No, we've got these 3 spellmongers. For some reason, they're only really accepting transmuted silver. So I just tossed a bunch of it to them. And if you do look in the chat, I do currently have almost 1.5 million life points in my soul network. That is because I have been doing some experiments with blood magic as well. One of them being with this Dwarven Might upgrade point. Currently it's up to level 4 because it turns out this is a awesome one. Because I'm not at a high enough tier right now to have access to the super big spells. I do, however, have access to insta-mining because that particular nuisance. Okay, either way, because apparently the way that the Dwarven Might works is that as you mine, it'll give you haste too. So I am curious as to what would happen after I get up to the next level. And then it gives me insta-mining, and I don't have to worry about the pickaxe breaking because A, this is a fairly cheap pickaxe, and B, even if I did care about it, which I kind of do because this one, I enchanted it, and it got efficiency 4 and fortune, and breaking doesn't really matter because we have access to the Runeforge repairing, which means that pretty much we don't have to care at all for when it breaks. But yeah, I now have a set of mining armor, which is nice, I guess. It'll just allow me to dig a lot. I also have been working on smelting the meteor drops. I've gotten a ridiculous amount of ore from that. However, actually at this point I'm going to start needing some stone. So I guess I'll smelt this up here. So that actually was, I did forget to say. So the other blood magic thing I've been messing around with is the blood altar here. I've been creating a bunch of these rooms of the ore because that's what's giving me my 1.5 million life point storage. And there actually is the Mark of the Falling Tower. That one, it has a ridiculous amount of tiers to it. There's a gold block tier where it consumes a gold block, and then there's a, like, max tier where it consumes. Wait, no, there's the gold block tier, the diamond block tier, the iron block tier, which I've already done, and the nether star tier. Each tier doing something different. However, each one having an increased return in regards to the ore and meteor size, meaning that I should crank up everything, probably try to summon the nether star variety at some point, because I do not think I'm needing to do very much with blood magic at all. Unless there's like something I don't notice here, where it's like, oh my gosh, I can, like, I don't know, summon a boss fight. I feel like this mod needs some form of boss fight. If you look in here, this chest is full, and this chest is getting filled up. So this has been producing quite a bit, actually. Meaning that my passive production has been increased significantly. However, I also now have a passive consumption of life points, because that farm consumes life points. As well as this tree farm over here, which I honestly ran it for like 10 minutes, and then I got so much wood that I never needed to run it again. However, you guys may be wondering, yeah, Jet, those are all the things you did off camera. What about the things you're going to be doing on camera? Well, to that I say, I am going to start collecting materials to join factions. So, currently, the faction that people are in favor of, and by that I mean only one person has responded, and they said fairy quartz. This would actually give me access to a form of elytra pretty quickly, which is definitely something I'm a fan of. I would not want to use this bracelet of trickery, which just like meh, but a healing spell would be good. So currently that is the one that people are wanting me to check out, and by that I mean Ethan. I actually started a YouTube channel. You should definitely check it out. He's been posting more Mystacraft videos because he's, you know, the maker of the mod pack and stuff. However, I also have to start to work on the ritual, because every single faction has a corresponding ritual. The ritual of, where is it? The Cold Dark makes you join the Undead faction. Fairy Quartz is the one where you join the Fairy Quartz. So that's going to be the one that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to need a bunch of logs, some leaves, some dirt, a mote of water, and a mote of air. Well, actually 2 motes of air. Wizard's Council is the wizard one. This one. The Burning Hex. Although this one requires 5 diamonds. And it also requires you to have fire resistance, otherwise you will die. So since I'm going to be joining the Fairy Quartz, I will be needing to have, first of all, 2 motes of air, one for the ritual, one to give it to them, as well as some water motes. Water motes actually are pretty cool. You spend fish, sea pickles, seagrass, and then some sand, and an ocean biome, and then you get your water mote. Air motes are annoying. They require fireworks, cherub blossoms, feathers, and infused silk, which makes me sad, especially considering that's the one I need 2 of, which is why I'm going to be starting with the water mote. I will grab my fish, and then, you know, start getting to work with that. Oh dang it, I can't grow sea pickles. Forgot about that part. I'm probably going to need to go back to that biome to pick up this stuff at some point, because water motes are super useful, and I suppose that is why no faction needs them yet. That actually would be cool. Have 6 different factions. You could have like a ocean faction, where it's like you align yourself with the ocean guardians. Makes it so that monument guardians are unable to, well, they're not unable to attack you, they are neutral to you instead of immediately hostile. Meaning you could have a base inside a unlooted ocean monument, instead of having to go through the hassle of drain the monument, or alternatively like like the earth elementals with a bunch of digging spells. It's like you could throw dirt at people. It's a spell, it's like a high damage dealing spell, but it consumes 1 dirt from your inventory every time you use it. Let's see, what would a Ender one be? That faction's abilities would probably... Oh wait, no, never mind. The Undead are considered to be the Ender faction. That leaves Arcane... Nope, that's already done. What else do we have? We have the current 4. Oh wait, and then +2. Yeah, that's it. However, there's probably like a significantly better idea that people could have. I'm just thinking on a whim because I'm trying to fill up time, because I'm doing chores. Like I did make one of these, by the way, because I just had so much extra will and it was annoying me, so I just made this thing, which I guess can store like 5,000. So I assume that I will be able to do a lot of damage with my sentient sword at that point. Oh wait, I made a water moat? I guess I made one at some point. What did I use it for? I did apparently make a water moat at some point. However, my plan here is that I could clear up stuff in the shape of where I'm going to draw the stuff. That's not really different enough. I guess I will... Actually, no, I want it to be noticeable, but not like an eyesore, so this actually is good. Okay, I just need to get some extra cobble, because I guess I did not have enough. It's a strange experience in Minecraft when you don't have enough cobblestone. However, yeah, that looks good. Either way, this is the shape needed for the thing. It looks vaguely like a wave, which is cool. And then when you draw it out, you apply your... and then you get rained on for a little bit. Okay, and now we have a water moat. Actually, I need an area to set up this ritual. It takes up a 7x7 area. I want to be able to see the animations, because these rituals typically look really cool. Because Mithron goes all out. Okay, I guess I'll go here. 4, 5. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the ritual shape. I just need to check. Yep. Yeah, I guess I'll slot in everything that I have, because I don't want to have to carry this stuff on me. Oh, actually, yeah, I probably should say. After you have that up, you can shift right-click in order to clear out that. It makes your life a little bit easier. I also need 2 pieces of dirt, which is like the most expensive part of this. How dare they? Oh, the ritual of the Untamed Wind, I'll be needing... Let's see, I already grabbed 2 cherry blossoms and a few silk, but I need to do it twice, so I'm needing to have 2 more of each of those resources. Thankfully, I got a bunch of these from that wandering trader one time. I hope another one shows up, because then I could just trade with them. However, cherry blossoms I have to find out in the wild. This could be a long and treacherous journey to find a single cherry blossom, much less like an entire grove of them, where I walk right past them and then right into another one, because I'm really bad at executing jokes. I got 4 cherry blossoms though. Okay, nice. So I gathered my materials, and now I need to ascend to the sky. At some point I could make one of these slipstream generators and have them like launch me all the way up to the top, but it seems like that's a little bit out of grasp, considering I need phantom membranes as well as more feathers. I'm probably going to need to beef up my chicken farm. My goodness. I'm failing miserably. Thank you. Yeah, I need to be high enough that I can access clouds. Okay, now we're up to the proper height, and now I've got to set the ritual all the way up here. It's kind of crazy how high up the clouds are. However, when I jump down, I'll be able to land on that, which means I only have to build up here one time. Next time I'll just have to like go on the sides of this until I get my slipstreams up. Okay. Now, what a strange shape for a ritual. Hey guys, check out my inventory. I forgot my chalk. Well, guess I'm figuring out if I can... Yep. I was gonna try to fling all the way over. But, failed. Okay then. Well, I guess I figured out a way to get down. Okay, and now I've got way too many ladders, so hopefully I will not have to, do some ridiculous stuff next time. Though, probably should devise some sort of way to get up the mountain itself a little bit more easily. But that is something for another... Turns out I need significantly less ladders than I thought I would. I guess if I need ladders in the future, I've got them. Then it just occurred to me, I forgot to make the fireworks. Well, at least I discovered this side path. Which does mean that it's somewhat attainable for me to be able to climb all the way up the normal way. However, oh my gosh. This is gonna take so long. I'm gonna... Okay, that helped a little bit. Okay, and now I can actually perform the ritual. It only took like 50 years of climbing up ladders. Oh, this looks cool. I mean, it's been in my face right now because this platform is so small. I probably should expand it out a little bit. Okay, now I can see what I actually have to draw. So it's not directly in my face. Okay, one of two. You know, it is kind of weird that we can see the clouds through the magic symbols in the sky. Just like, I don't know if that's a Minecraft issue or if it's a mod issue. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I fall all the way down. And now, guys, you can see this ritual is completely ready to be cast. However, I'm not going to be doing that today because I do want to give you guys one last opportunity to try to have some input. I have the ritual ready, and I will cast it if either A, nobody responds, or B, if more people are like, yo, you should join the fairies. Okay? So, that is all that I have to say about that. Yeah, that's all that I've got planned for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please comment on whether or not you want me to join the fairy faction. If you guys do not want me to join it, I will make preparations for a different faction. However, otherwise, I will join the fairy faction, probably for a lot of the movement bonuses that it offers, because the fairy faction is awesome, as are all the other ones. Either way, I hope you guys have a very good day, and I will see you guys around. Wow, while editing this, I sounded really depressed at the end there. Yeah, sorry. My throat was just hurting because I really needed to drink water. So, probably gonna bring water bottle next time. Either way, if you guys enjoyed, feel free to share it with other people. Right now, the channel is kind of stagnating. According to the analytics, it's like 20% less than last month. So, if you guys would not mind sharing the video to other people, that would help out a lot, and it'd mean a lot to me. So I hope you guys have a good day, that you enjoyed the video. See ya.